All right, then we see JD McDonagh getting bullied backstage by the Judgment Day, which was really sad. So
That
Priest
was
is
so
pissed.
tough.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, that was brutal.
Priest is pissed because nobody came to his aid when he was trying to, cash in the briefcase. He's pissed because he lost the tag team titles on Saturday, and he doesn't understand why Drew was holding Dominic back. So he's just pissed overall. Plus Seth beat him up at the end, and we go to the back and we see him putting JD in a chokehold up the wall, and I was like, this poor man.
It was so funny. It was so funny.
And then
It was
I was
so funny.
heartbroken because even Finn is pissed at him. I was like, he has no allies except for Dom. But that's because Dom is like,
Dom's everybody's friend.
he's just like the puppy that like follows you around. It's like, I love everybody. I love everybody.
The mommy. It's just like a dog. Like mommy,
Yeah,
mommy comes home.
he's just a little puppy. So
Oh my god, yeah.
Rhea tries to calm things down and is like, hey, I got you guys a rematch for the tag team titles next week. So we will be seeing Finn and Damian versus Cody and Jay next week. And he tells Damian, like, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about McIntyre. We'll take care of it. And then they assign JD to take care of Drew McIntyre. And I was like,
Yeah, this was you're setting him up for failure. I'm
I was
sorry.
just,
You're really
yeah.
setting him up for failure here.
So I'm just gonna jump to that because we're talking about it.
We're already talking about it. Let's just talk about it.
So I mean, again, it was a complete failure. It was a fairly quick match. Dom tries to get involved, it just doesn't work, and JD loses. And so it had a point, I guess. But my thing
Yeah.
is, what does this mean for Judgment Day? What does this mean for JD? It looks like nothing is going right for him trying to get into the group. So I'm like, what does this mean?
JD's gonna help Damian cash in. That's what it means.
I feel like it
JD,
has
he has to. He has to
Yeah.
redeem himself some way. He screwed him so many times, and there's only one way you can get back on the horse, and that is by helping not only Judgment Day, but the man who hates you the most in
Mhm.
Judgment Day. Help him get what he wants, and that is to successfully cash in his Money in the Bank. So I especially with how the world title scene is going right now,
Yeah.
I could absolutely see it. I mean, Judgment Day doesn't have their tag titles, so they won't be holding all the gold hostage.
Mhm.
Now you would have Damian and Rhea, both champions in their respective divisions, leading the way. Finn just doing his thing with JD. Maybe they start a little tag team there. Dom's still figuring out if he wants to be on NXT, Raw, or SmackDown. It's that's where I see it going, and I don't. It's just I'm so entertained by it, especially with this match. I mean
Mhm.
that back body drop. I watched it twice. I haven't seen a man get that high on a back body drop and land like that.
Well,
That was
the size difference. That's
oh,
why.
I mean, I don't care what different. It's the fact that he was in the air, which for what felt like an eternity, and then just dropped. I mean, like JD's so good, and he's such a great addition to Judgment Day
I know.
that they're doing it. They're incorporating him intelligently right
Yeah.
now, and they're playing it smart by having him just be the, we'll say, the scapegoat of
Mhm.
all these downfalls. Now it's time in the next few weeks, maybe like after Crown Jewel, you start to see him actually and help them win matches, maybe even win a title or two. Because right now you gotta keep pushing him down a little bit so that moment where he finally helps them is that much sweeter.
Well, because we thought last week was like or a week or two ago was when he finally like solidified his spot. And then it just keeps going wrong. I'm like, it's just like, oh my gosh. And then to then not have Finn on your side, I was like, man,
That
this
was tough. That was that I really fell for him.